John MacBean, Scottish Fitness, here for my afternoon nutrition chat. Thanks for joining in. Please give a thumbs up and feel free to chat and ask any questions and say hello to each other and generally have a real good time. Glad you stopped in here. Today's topic is going to be on the benefits, maybe that's better, of zinc and magnesium. And I'm putting them together because they actually usually are brought together at the same time. If you get a product called ZMA, it's basically zinc, magnesium, and B3. Well, you can buy them separately, but if you want to buy it in that form, that's fine too. So we'll start out with zinc, and then we'll move over to magnesium. And as always, I'll cover this a couple times. But thanks for joining in. It's my 3:15 live. And then next week, chances are I will be going to second shift. So then I should be able to pop back on my morning breakfast chats. And I should have still plenty of internet to do so. So, zinc, magnesium. It's good to be taken together, but it's not necessary. You don't have to take them together. You can take them at different times of the day. Zinc is beneficial for healthy skin, for healing. It's an anti-inflammatory. It supports eye health. It supports your immunities in B cells and T cells and some other big scientific names. 15% of adults in the United States do not get enough zinc in their diet, and can be approximately up to 50 million people. So, there's not a lot of things that have zinc in high amounts, but zinc and magnesium promote the absorption of each other. Zinc is also really good to treat the common cold. Generally, males and females need anywhere from about 11 to 15 milligrams. Generally, your multivitamins are going to be probably around that type. I do have a zinc that I take separately, which is 50 milligrams. It's kind of on the heavy side, but sometimes I'll skip a day and won't take it every day, but I'll probably take it like 5 days out of the 7 days. So then swinging over to magnesium. Magnesium is involved in over 600 chemical reactions in your body. So there's over 600 reactions that need to go on that require magnesium to have it done. It also is necessary for your nerves to transmit metabolism of carbohydrates, to regulate blood pressure, to develop RNA and DNA and proteins. It's also support a healthy sleep. 43% of adults fall short on their need for magnesium. Recommended dosage, of course, when you're older, you need more. Hey, Randy, you made it. Great. Hey, it's not raining yet. Women, recommended dosage is 300 milligrams a day. For men, it's 400. And if you're older, you probably can kick that up another 50 milligrams easily. Sources are leafy greens, whole grains, seeds. Some of the other benefits of magnesium is it'll regulate your blood sugar, bone strength, nerve and muscle function, lowers risk of cardiovascular disease, and it can also drop your chances of type 2 diabetes 8 to 13%. Okay, if you are deficient in magnesium, some of the symptoms, and they're going to sound pretty familiar with some of the other vitamins, but some of the deficiencies are fatigue, weakness, nausea. If you're not getting enough magnesium in there, because remember, your body needs it for over 600 chemical reactions in your body. Give you an idea, 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds gives you 156 milligrams. Serving of almonds is 79 milligrams. Dark chocolate, 65 milligrams. Peanut butter, 54 milligrams. Peanut butter is a good source. But generally, your supplements are your better way to make sure that you get enough of this. And that's what the supplement is. It's just to guarantee that you are getting enough of these minerals. So magnesium is the one vitamin I do not get in any of my current supplements. So then what I would do is I would buy it separately. You can find it at your Walgreens or at probably most of your pharmacy sections within the grocery store. If not, your general nutrition will have it. Your vitamin shops, your local supplement place. If you happen to be in the Joliet and Sherwood area, come out and see Apex Nutrition. I know I have bought it out of Jewel Osco. Is it based on weight? No, it is not. It's based on being an adult. So obviously, I tend to take a little bit heavier dose because I am a big adult. You know, I can go up to about 260 pounds. Hello, Miss Worm. So Randy, on the zinc side, about 10 to 15 milligrams is sufficient. If you're fighting a cold, then you would up that maybe 2 to 3 times while you're fighting the cold. On the magnesium, about 300 to 320 milligrams. So magnesium, about 300 milligrams. Generally, your supplements are going to be about 200 because they're making an assumption that you are getting some of it through your food. So I know I like peanut butter. So, you know, I'll have a peanut butter sandwich often. There's 54 grams. I do eat leafy greens and that. But, so I get zinc and C in my elderberry gummies. And I like elderberries. And elderberries got some other things too. So you're probably good on the zinc on that. Thomas Kramer, hey, how you going? I take magnesium every night before bed, helps me sleep better. Need the rest for that gains? Yes, you are. Yes, you do. If you don't get to sleep, you can't heal all that damage that you did during your workout. So I did take magnesium before I went to bed last night. I slept pretty good. But I take zinc and magnesium every day. So, you know, if you're just joining in, thanks for joining in. It's John MacBean, Scottish Fitness. And we're covering the series on vitamins and supplements. Today's series is on zinc and magnesium. Last week I covered vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin K, and iron. So this week I'm going to cover probably about 3 or 4 more. And then next week it is likely that I go to second shift. So then I will be able to go back to my morning breakfast chats. I'm looking forward to. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. It helps the station and my self-esteem. The zinc going to be taken together with magnesium, but it's not necessarily you have to do that. It promotes healthy skin, healing. When I took the energy to my chest, everybody, including my kids, were really amazed how fast I healed. And it was my daughter, the oldest daughter, said, well, you know, Dad, it's probably because all the vitamins and minerals that you take is why you were able to heal faster. So it's great for healing. It's an anti-inflammatory, supports eye health, supports immunities, B cells, T cells. It's great for treating the common cold. About 15% of adults do not get enough zinc. They came out with a number of approximately 50 million in the United States are not getting enough zinc in their diet. On the magnesium side, it's involved in over 600 chemical reactions in your body. It helps your nerves transmit electrical signals. It helps the metabolism of carbohydrates, regulates blood pressure. In the process of DNA and RNA and proteins, promotes a healthy sleep. 43% of adults fall short on magnesium. Recommended dosage is 300 milligrams for women, 400 for men. If you're older, you'd want to up that up probably by about 50 milligrams. Effects of being deficient is fatigue, weakness, and nausea. It's also good for regulating your blood sugar, bone strength, nerve and muscle function, lowers risk of cardiovascular disease, and your chance of getting type 2 diabetes has dropped 8 to 13%. So a lot of benefits there. So remember, these are things that are just, I need better missile function for sure. Did I say missile? I meant muscle. I don't know if it helps with the missile function. It might. So, I mean, along with rest, along with getting a proper diet, getting enough protein in your diet, along with exercise. And exercise can come in all forms. I mean, it literally can be just a couple trips around the block. It can be going up the stairs, 5 or 6 times. It can be light weights, high reps, medium weights, medium reps, heavy weights, low reps, combination of them, treadmill, bicycle, yoga, Pilates, whatever. As long as you're moving, you could even be using 2-kilogram dumbbells. Be an excellent way of exercising. This morning, I get in the car and I look at the end of the driveway. I got a really long driveway. 12-pound cat count? Yes, it does, as long as you pick it up in sets of 10. But I was looking down at the end of the driveway and there's a critter by the road, and I realized it was that 25-pound raccoon that the kitty had invited up about a month ago. And it turned around and seen me, and then it moseyed into the ditch, and I think it crawled into the drainage tile. It's a big fat raccoon. So I don't know, I think I'm just gonna start taking some food towards the neighbor's house, and each day move that food closer to the neighbor's property. Maybe get it to go to the neighbors. Otherwise they can be very destructive. So anybody have any questions about zinc and magnesium? Okay, question and answer time. Zinc, two advantages of zinc, and not immunity, because everybody knows that. So what are 2 other things zinc is good for? I'm waiting for somebody to answer in chat. 2 things that zinc is beneficial for. No, it's not a good Scrabble word. Those are 200, 250, and 500. I got the 250, but I can go up to 500 next time I order. On the magnesium, 250 is probably good. So 2 things that zinc is good for. Anybody? Bueller? I got 6 people in chat. Somebody should be able to answer. Also remember to hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. Okay, go through this one more time. I know if little Miss Prepper was in here, she'd be taking notes. It's good for healthy skin. It's good for healing. Anti-inflammatory. Supports eye health. Of course, immunity and fights colds. Alright. And then magnesium. It's involved in over 600 chemical reactions in the body. Very important. Helps the nerves to transmit metabolism of carbohydrates. Regulates blood pressure and blood sugar. Helps you produce DNA and RNA and proteins. Healthy sleep. Bone strength. Lowers the risk of cardiovascular disease. And drops your chance of getting type 2 diabetes by 8 to 13%. The good contracting, you know what. Yeah. Uh, the Charlie 19. Yeah, that would be zinc, D3, and C. And the C I put in pretty heavy doses. So that is my presentation on those two vital minerals. Hey, Michael, good afternoon. I didn't know that. You absorb it through your skin. I know you can absorb vitamin E through your skin. And I do know. That's why I don't have a scar on my nose, because I did that. Well, that's good. Let's hope we keep you that way, Randy. Let's keep you healthy. Let's get around home this time. That's okay. You can vitamin D through the skin from the sun. So yeah, 15 to 30 minutes, depending on your ability to tan. In direct sunlight, your body will produce all the D3 it needs. If you are taking a supplement and you still go out in the sun, you're fine. What your body produces does not bother you. Although if you did take a handful of vitamin D supplements, that would bother you. So Justin Crosley, welcome to the chat. Thanks for coming in. Testosterone, I didn't know that. I didn't see that pop up. I'll have to dig into that a little bit more. But that could be possible. I got 6 people in, 6 thumbs up. That's awesome. Work, yep, went well today. I'm catching on so fast that I'll probably move to my second shift by next week. Your time outside. Yeah, and they're always fighting something, so their immune system is always being active. So I'm sure that's why I wouldn't recommend hanging around and all they could be carriers. But and we don't know what they're getting. I don't think they're tracking that. It's not like they would go to the doctor. So I appreciate everybody popping in here. That was my presentation. If you popped in late, just rewatch it. Remember to let the little short ads go. If it's a long ad, just let at least 30 seconds of it go. And then pretty much I get pretty much full credit for it. I'm standing out here outside a Fitness Premier, getting ready to go in, and I'm going to be hitting chest today, so I'll be doing some bench. Got my drink ready to go. Got me a protein shake for afterwards. I am ready to roll. So I'll sit there and pop about an hour workout in, and then probably go home and relax. Right now it's nice weather, but it's supposed to get cooler later in the week. It's supposed to get some rain coming. So I'm trying to get my garden in, but you know I gotta wait for at least the ground to get dry enough for me to till, and that's not going to happen for a while. Well, I'm glad you appreciate it. I'll make a few more, and probably will be covering just about everything. There's 10 essential ones that I'm going to cover. So probably by mid next week, I should have them all covered. Been raining all day in West Tennessee. Yeah, I think it swung south of us. I think south and north for right now, but it could change. You never know. But yeah, work went real well. It's not hard stuff. They like me. And you sent it this. Oh, Randy, why'd you do that? Dang it. I don't need any more rain. It's too wet. Almost swimming in my yard as it is. So everybody, I appreciate you coming in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, force your neighbors to watch, good things like that. Go back on my longer ones and let the ads run. That is helpful. If you do have anything that you would like to have covered that I haven't already covered, or you'd like me to cover it again, just shoot me an email at scottishfitness@gmail.com. It is the way the wind blows. This is true. Basically, what you get, I get about 10 hours later, 10 to 12 hours later. No way around it. I will. She's working on her exercise program, saying that she's wanting to cut down some weight. I noticed that she's being able to, yeah, early weather warning system. There you go. She's able to leap up on the ladder a lot easier now that I've put her on a better nutritional plan than what she was on. And she's really appreciative. Hasn't been complaining at all. Ignore that kitty in the window. So everybody have a wonderful day. I'm going to go and work out. Thank you for joining in. I do appreciate it. Spread the word. I don't know exactly what I'm going to cover tomorrow, but I will do some research later on. I think I'm going to cover vitamin C. I know I kind of briefly covered it before, but I didn't really do the research on it. I just kind of talked from memory. So I'll cover that. I'll cover that in some detail tomorrow. So everybody out, just a quick shout out to Alex the Gamer. She's the one that designed this for me. It's got the Scottish Fitness with the dumbbell in there. And that dumbbell, not this dumbbell. Just so I get in there before anybody else did. And everybody have a safe and wonderful day.